Okay, hi everyone. My name is Liza. I am the developer for the Robert Foster Homestead website. I developed this website in accordance with my partner Vincent's his design specifications. So we're going to go ahead and start right here. This is the home page for the Robert Foster Homestead. I used Weebly, which allowed me to build the website without having to code it and program it from the back end. It had a lot of different design formats that I could pick and choose from, and it made it pretty easy. So like I said, this is the home page. I wanted to have a nice picture up here that gave the idea of a farm. Plus it was allowable for me to use this picture without having to pay anyone. At the top we have the tabs for home, history, visit us, contact us, and then more. If you click on more, it gives you special events. It'll take you to the special events page, more information about the volunteering, and a photo gallery. On this home page right here, I wanted to give some information regarding the upcoming new season since the homestead is not open all year. It opens up coming up in May. May 4th will be the first day. So down here we have a little calendar with some upcoming events. As for May 4th is the open season, and then the 25th will be Wool Day. And then if you keep going down here, I wanted to put a link to the special events. So if we clicked on that, it would take us directly to the special events calendar. Hopefully it'll come up. Let's see. Okay, yes. And then here we go. We've got a whole calendar. Now one of the things that, oops, let's get rid of that. Sorry. One of the things Vincent said in his site description in the very beginning was that he wanted a nice clear calendar that would show upcoming special events rather than just a list. So we have a calendar here, and I made it so every special event is colored for easy reference. And then over here it'll give little descriptions of each event, and then if you click on the second page, the description events continue on. So we get there pretty easily from the home page with that link. So we'll go back to the home page. Next up, we're going to go to the history page. So we go to history, and this gives you just a little bit of an idea of who Robert Foster and his family were that settled this land, and also gives you a little background information about what the Whiskey Rebellion is. So that just, we have some little pictures here that kind of break up the page for easy reading. And I also think that as a user, I think it's very important to have clear paragraphs to break them up. It makes it easier for a reader, and it also makes me not so, it's pretty daunting when I come to a page and there's just one long paragraph of something. So I think it's better to break it up a little bit. Aesthetically, it looks better, and then it's more functional for someone who just wants to skim through information. So then we have a Visit Us page, which gives information about park hours or the homestead hours, gives information about how much it costs, the address, the phone number, and then we have a little map down here that gives you a little pinpoint of where the homestead is, and then directions straight coming from Pittsburgh, which is the nearest metropolitan city to the homestead. I wanted to make this page very easy to read for people that were just skimming for information. And there's also, as you can see, there's another link to the special events page, which I think is very important to do for nicely organized viewing. when you go to a website. And I broke up the information, and I wanted to make the admission, the address, and the phone very prominent on the page, because most of the time when I'm visiting a page, that's what I'm looking for. It's just how much is it going to cost and where is it. So next we go to the Contact Us page, which, as you'll see, like the Visit Us page, it has the address and the phone number. It also has an email, which is, if you click on it, well, actually, it'll bring up my my email, and just directly, it'll go ahead and start to compose an email. Oh, hopefully I can get this closed. Okay, so there you go. You see how it brings it up directly in my email. And then we also have a Contact Us form in which a user can put in their name and their email address and their comments and submit them, and they will be directed to this Gmail address for Robert Foster Homestead. I think this is really important for maybe users who don't have their email directly tied to their computer, as I did, and also for people that are on the road, maybe older couples that are traveling. Maybe, let's say they're in a Winnebago and they want some information and they want to email it, or they want to ask a question. It just kind of makes it easier to have this form here sometimes for certain users, rather than have the link for the Gmail. So that's that. Next, we're going to go to the volunteer page. We're going to skip over the special events because we've already been there. So here's a volunteer page. One of the things that Vincent wanted was more information on volunteering, what volunteers did at the homestead, and just how someone could go about to be a volunteer. So down here, it gives some information about there's 120 regular volunteers. The level of involvement ranges from taking care of the homestead during closed hours to actually being a docent. So if they go down here, we have another link to the Gmail account, which will bring up their own email, or we have a link that takes them back to the contact page, and they can then fill out the they can fill this out and send it in directly to us. So last, I wanted to add a photo gallery, which there's only one picture in there for now. But I think it is very nice, especially for places like the Homestead and then some of the other living museums that my team developed, to have pictures of events. They can upload new pictures every time they have an event, and I think it really helps to attract new visitors to the homestead. Here, one last thing, up here we have a couple of tabs where if you click on this one, it should bring you to our Facebook page for the Robert Foster Homestead. And I made one, but I never did actually completely develop the site because I wasn't sure if I was supposed to. And then we have a little letter tab right here, which is just another way for people to directly email the Robert Foster people. So that is about it, I think, for this website. I had a great time developing it, and I think that it came out very well, and I'm pretty proud of it. So that's it for now. Thank you.